Hello, I am incredibly excited to be joined by the absolutely stunning Tone Sekelius. It
Yes,
was
hello.
it was so much fun seeing your interview with Tim because I was really interested in your name and the fact it did have such a musical meaning in
Yeah.
English. And so when you mentioned that, I was very, very excited and I
Mhm.
just thought it was awesome.
Well, that was actually, I just love the name in Swedish, first of all, when I heard it. So I was like, yeah, I'm going with this. But then also the little like add-on was that
Yeah,
in English, it's like, you could say tone. I think I like the latter most because
excellent.
it's like, I just like the tonality of tone,
It's a
ironically.
beautiful word. Amazing. And you have just come from your rehearsal for this weekend's Melodifestivalen Second Chance.
Yes.
First of all, huge congratulations on making it
Thank you so
through.
much. Thank you.
It's been such a tough competition this year, and you gave such a stunning performance during your heat. So excited to see it again.
Thank you.
Um,
I'm excited to perform it again. It's been
Fantastic.
like a couple of weeks, and I was a little bit worried that I would have forgotten something, that I would like stand on the stage and was like, oh damn, I just forgot where the camera was. But it all went very smoothly, and yeah,
Fantastic.
I'm
So, what have
excited.
you been doing since then? You said it's been sort of a couple of weeks. So, what have you been doing to
Yeah.
prepare for the second chance round?
Well, first of all, when I like after the whole like competition, when I was it 2 3 weeks ago, I think,
Yeah,
I just slept. I just
very
slept and
fair.
slept and slept. And I was so like exhausted, both mentally and both like physically, everything. I just laid on my couch and slept.
Sounds so good.
And it was amazing because I was a bit scared that I was like burning out.
Mhm.
But then it hit me that, well, I've been very wired up with all rehearsals and all the like preparations for the number. So I just needed sleep. And now
Yes.
I'm recharged and ready to deliver yet again.
Amazing. So are you keeping your performance the same, or will we see any sort of changes that you've made to how you've staged everything on Saturday? Are you allowed to tell us?
um, I'm allowed to tell you that there will be changes, but
Ooh,
I think I will leave it at that because
interesting.
I like a little bit of like surprise. Dare I say shock factor? I don't think it's a shock factor, but it's like
Ooh.
something um, that'll just be like, ooh, all right, it's an upgrade.
And we definitely got
So
that with the first performance with the dress reveal and everything.
yes, and there will be a little tweak
Ooh,
going on. More,
interesting.
yeah.
Actually, that was one thing I did want to ask as well. I am completely in love with that black dress you wore for
Thank
your first
you.
performance. Where does it come from? Who designed it? Where can I get one?
It's a designer called Linda Lindgren,
Ooh.
and I went to her. I think it was in November last year, and I was like, all right, so I wanted to do this reveal. I don't really know more than I wanted to be a reveal. I wanted to go from something to something else, and I wanted to stay classy, stay chic, stay like um, yeah, I think that was like the leading words. I wanted to
Yeah.
be like mature in some way, but also like very timeless beauty, timeless glamour. And then we started talking about like, should we do like a dress version of a trench coat? And I liked that idea. And then from the trench coat going into like the very like timeless Oscars red carpet type of
Yeah.
like evening gown. So yeah, I'm very happy um, with how it came out. It was a slight mishap with the dress because it's not supposed to like all go to one side.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the trench coat is supposed to like just split on the middle and just go to left and
Okay.
right. So it's kind of like a redemption again this Saturday. So I'm very excited about that.
Excellent. And I completely get the whole sort of old Hollywood glamour and everything. It's why I loved it so much. So yeah, that really worked.
Thank you.
What's been the sort of response to your performance from the Swedish public? Has there been anything that you've not expected from them?
I mean, I did not really expect the amount of support I've gotten from like 60 plus,
Oh, fantastic.
like the age. I was a bit shocked by when I got the 10 from like 75 plus, that like age group, and I was it filled me with like such happiness for myself, but also very much hope for like the trans community and just the future of like acceptance, I guess. So yeah, I mean, that was, I guess, the biggest surprise. And then I'm just so like taken by all the beautiful comments on the YouTube video, and that it wasn't trending for so long. And I'm just very, very, very happy that I could deliver the way I wanted to deliver, because I was a bit scared going into the competition that I would be like labeled as just an influencer, and that people would have like some I guess pre-made up like assumptions about me as an artist. But I'm very like happy the way it turned out, and I'm very happy that it went the way it did. And the response, I'm just extremely thankful, and I'm very excited to do it again.
Excellent. So obviously Melodifestivalen is huge in Sweden.
Yes, it is.
This is your first time performing, but I sort of assume that you've been surrounded by Melodifestivalen sort of your whole life. So what are your sort of memories of watching it sort of prior to being up on stage there?
Well, you, all right. So you could say that it's like, core memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple of those when it comes to Melodifestivalen. I mean, I so vividly remember when, do you know Charlotte Perrelli?
Yes.
Yes. When she, like the whole black and white thing in Eurovision, and the whole like when she was in like when she won here as well. I think I mean, I wasn't that old. That's where I'm getting. It's such a core. I remember so vividly sitting in front of my TV and just seeing her, the dress, the number, everything. Same thing with Loreen. Same thing with Sarah Dawn Finer when she was like raised up like on an elevator.
Iconic, absolutely iconic moment.
And I was just sitting there. I mean, I just love the whole competition so much because it's everything I like enjoy. It's like the craftsmanship of the like dresses and the stage like wear, the vocals, the performance, the stage presence, like everything is just everything I love in under one roof, I guess. And I just have very like pleasant memories connected to this competition, because however you feel, it's just like an escape from reality into this bubble of glitter and happiness, I guess. So yeah, I love it.
Amazing. So how does it sort of feel now that you're joining that lineup of competitors and you're possibly being the person who's going to make these formative memories for people?
I don't think I've like gotten there yet.
Yeah.
Like mentally, it's just it's such an honor to like be part of it. So I just love every single second of it. When I like when my like when I first was in the competition, when that was over, I just felt so I mean, partly empty, but just happy also that it's happening again, I guess. And now that it's starting again, I mean, I'm just so like happy, thankful, and just filled with joy doing this and seeing that people love it. It's just like cherry on top, and I'm so happy for that.
Awesome. So you've released a couple of songs before. You did One More in the Crowd for Stockholm Pride, but you haven't released a lot of music for a couple of years until now. So what's it been like for you getting back into making music again? And what could we expect from you to come in the future on that front as well?
Well, I took like a step back from music for a while because life came like in the middle of everything, and
Absolutely.
music just, I mean, as much as I loved singing, as much as I loved listening to music, me doing it was just too much of, I guess I built up some performance anxiety about the whole
Yeah.
thing, and I wrote music, but I didn't really release it because I was always like critiquing myself, like you could do better, just give it a couple of weeks and you'll find another hook, or just give it a couple of whatever, and then it just like disintegrated. I
Yeah.
guess the passion for it, like, not the passion for it, but the connection to a new song when you write it, it's
Yeah.
so like intense, and if you just give it a 6 months, then you kind of grow from it, except from like my way that's like 5 years old, but that's another story. um but I also like developed some vocal cord tensions.
Oh no.
Yeah, it it was like vocal cord tensions mixed with just like stress, like focusing on my neck and throat muscles.
Yeah.
The whole larynx was
Yeah.
like very tight,
Mm-hmm.
and that was another contributor to me just having performance anxiety to the music, because I was like, why can't I sing the way I did?
Absolutely.
And then that was like 2 years of just having a very complicated relationship to music and being like, why is this happening? How do I get over it? And honestly, like with me coming out as transgender and me just living my life to the fullest and being happy, I've never been happier, honestly, because
Amazing.
I just live life the way I want to live it, and it's everything just fell on place. Like
Yeah.
I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with where I'm going. I'm happy with my relationship to my friends, my family. Everything just like fell into place, and with that came a tension release in the throat.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, sure, this is happening. So now I'm gonna pick up that old bag again with the music and open it and see, all right, what's in here. And it was kind of hard in the beginning, because it's like if you've been a marathon like runner for a couple of years and then you just stop,
Yeah.
you'll lose like the stamina, you'll lose like everything that's that makes you a good runner.
Mm-hmm.
And it was sorry.
It's all right.
It was the same thing with it was the same thing with like singing.
Yeah.
I had some issues in the beginning with like building up the stamina, building up the strength in my voice, I guess.
Yeah.
um but after a lot of like practice, here we are. Yeah.
So some of the stuff that you'd been creating sort of back when you were writing music, is this stuff that you're sort of hoping to release, or are you sort of leaving it in the past and coming up with some new stuff?
um some things I'm leaving in the past, some things I am like dusting off and updating it, because I love the
Exciting.
melodies and stuff like that. So I think we'll be seeing some music from me in the near future. Yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah. I'm so happy that you're excited. So am I. I think that I have to leave you because I have another interview,
Not
sadly.
a problem at all. It's been amazing talking to you.
You
Thank you
too, you
so
too.
much, and the best of luck for Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.